So I think you people are enjoying this course because in last 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, I was discussing about all treatment processes and on segregation basis. So I think hope you understood, like if you segregate the waste, so the dry waste will go for combustion process, for incineration process. Normally we call waste to energy, and the biological waste can go for composting either or other way, the biogas one. So last week we finished the biogas one also, and nowadays this bio CNG is very popular, and hope everyone knows about, like our Prime Minister launched Asia's biggest bio CNG plant in Indore, and recently another plant also installed at maybe in Punjab or somewhere nearby, but that has not been installed launched by PM. Uh, but new one also, and few more bio CNG plants are coming up in India. So now I think if anyone have any query, any question, please have discussion with me. So this one question is very common. Like if someone will ask like, what is the prerequisite of best solid waste management system? So obviously segregation is the most important one. And if one asks what will be the second idea, like segregation is over, then what could be the next prerequisite? So obviously the wet waste treatment will be the second prerequisite. So first, I think I'll take two questions. Is already sent it by two students on Gmail. This one question is from Daho Gala. What are the trending topic which I can use for my dissertation? I have 5 months to complete my dissertation. So there are a lot of topics you people already in last meeting also I had discussed about few topics, like someone can work on composting, someone can work on anaerobic digestion. These are the very basic things you can work in the laboratory. If you do not have much facility in the laboratory itself, but still you can work on composting, very easy to do. Trying the different waste, and because in that case, like maintaining CN ratio is very important. Like in the classes also I had explained, like the dry waste, wet waste, how to mix. That way you can work on your dissertation topic. Within 5 months it could be possible to finish. Another was asking, like Nidhi Nayyar, how to calculate leachate potential index on a landfill. Actually, there is a in solid waste management rule, there is particular way it has given. So need to collect few data, like environmental data of that particular location. If suppose different landfills, there also the indexing is there to finalize the dump site. And question is that leachate potential index. This is already done by IIT Guwahati Professor Babu Alapat. He is very popular in this. I think he was the first professor in India who had calculated this leachate potential index of a landfill. So I think Nidhi, if you're, I think Nidhi is not available, but Nidhi, I'll reply your this mail. If you want to how to calculate that, I'll share his publication. So in that one, he has calculated one particular equation he has given, and based on that, you can calculate the leachate potential index of a landfill. Yeah. So now we'll go. Those who are present here, you can ask, you can write here, or otherwise you can say, you can ask directly. Yes, please go ahead. Any query during my slides or videos, or any question in your mind? Somebody who is working on this research area want to have some kind of idea, so you can have discussion.
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Sir, I'm just working with the Municipal Corporation of Haridwar as a
Okay,
sanitation, and I'm daily dealing with the dump yard and the leachate and all the things.
okay.
Sir, we have affluent treatment plant there over there in our dumping site,
Oh,
and we are
leachate treatment facility, leachate treatment.
no sir, it's affluent treatment plant, sir.
Okay, effluent for industrial effluent.
Yes, sir. But we are actually the previous working company that was working in that our dump yard.
Okay.
They established that, but they didn't working with that. So we have a leachate in our yard, but
Yeah.
we are not using it. We can't able to use it, sir. So we are planning to use it, sir. But whenever we ask for the state pollution control board,
They
they
won't
all
allow.
yeah, they want now. Yes, sir. This is the main problem. And
Yeah,
sir,
yeah.
we are
Uh,
just collecting it and disposing it through the their sewer line, and they are raising objection on that too.
yeah. Even I think if you mix with the sewage, even sewage treatment plant also won't work.
Yes, sir. So we
Mhm.
have just facing this issue very
Uh,
badly.
Very badly, yeah.
Sir.
So the first thing, Vikas, you're talking about which city, Vikas?
Sir, Haridwar.
Haridwar. Oh, I also studied in IIT Roorkee, my
Okay,
PhD.
sir.
So
Okay, sir.
I had many times I had visited Haridwar. See, because the major problem already you are working with the corporation. Why not you can ban the biological waste come to the disposal site?
Sir, we
That
have.
is what the just because hold on. So the first thing what I think corporation can do, because this leachate generation, the first thing is that treatment and other things is very difficult, is not possible. Even if you think because ki US people are treating the leachate, no, nowhere I think you will find that they have the treatment system, because the problem with leachate. See, I think maybe one of the discussion I had shared that the BOD value for fresh leachate is goes to 60,000 milligram per liter. And if you mix into the industrial wastewater, how is possible to treat in effluent treatment facility? Not possible. And problem is that because every day the compositions are changing, characteristics are changing,
Yes,
because
sir.
the waste will go next 5 years, the entire the because degradation will be there already, the biological waste. So obviously the characteristics of leachate will also get changed. So how your plant will run? And if you mix with the sewage is having only 100 or 150 milligram per liter BOD5 value. And if you mix with the 60,000, how that sewage treatment plant will work is not possible. So the first thing the corporation has to follow the rule specially. See, solid waste management rule 2016 mandatory had asked every corporation to have the segregation, house to house collection based on the segregation way. All biological waste should go to the either composting facility. You can have see in the class I had discussed about decentralized composting facility,
Yes, sir.
decentralized
Yes, sir.
biogas treatment facility. Why can't it possible? And if biological waste won't reach to the dump site, how the leachate will get produced? And whatever leachate will get produced also through this during raining season, you need not to have a treatment for that, because that the BOD5 will never go more than 2000 or 1500. You need not to worry about that.
So,
So Vikas, now the currently whatever the leachate is there,
so
yeah, Vikas.
sir, initially we are talking with the Gale for their CBG plant, na, sir.
Okay.
So we are the initiating the calculation and the amount of the waste we are generating in Haridwar. So we have just calculated that we are daily generation of wet solid waste is 160 TPD.
Okay, 160 TPD. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
So the officials from the GAIL, they visited our plant and they proposed that they can establish a CBG plant there. So we are in
okay.
that mode, sir. So that we can minimize or just to end the wet waste at our dump yard.
Mhm.
So we are working
So
in that. So
it's good then. I think if you are able to manage these biological waste, then need not to worry about the leachate and all. Because
sir,
the leachate problem, see, leachate problem will come only and only when these biological waste will come to the disposal site. That is the
sir,
problem.
yes, sir.
Now, what you are saying, because like there is a leachate is there in
Yes, sir.
the current leachate. I think one of my PhD student is working onto that.
Sir.
It has been treated by uh, first thing do the coagulation flocculation.
Okay, sir.
So coagulation flocculation will remove out the solid part.
Sir.
So once the solid will get removed, it will remain like maybe 20,000 COD value will be there. That can
Okay.
be easily treated by the anaerobic filter, which
Okay.
I'm also running right now in the laboratory level. But
Okay, sir.
is a laboratory level study I'm working on, one of my student. So
Sir.
even that leachate can be treated by and I think my first PhD student who had worked onto that, and the final effluent he got it 2000 COD value.
Okay, sir.
But I'm trying that it can go up to 100 or 200. It's somewhat difficult. I'm trying that some microism, if you add in the anaerobic filter, could be possible to treat that. But
That's
still, again, because I think this study on the laboratory level.
okay,
So
sir.
I don't know the exactly in the field how it will work.
Okay, sir.
But until now, I think if you talk to any professors or any technical people, no one will share with you like how to treat the leachate right now.
No, oh, it's okay, sir. But you gave me very important information around that, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you very much,
yeah.
sir.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
So anyone again, those who are here available, please have discussion. Someone is writing like here, this Rasan. In physical parameter, how to calculate water holding capacity for larger MSW sites, sir. So water holding capacity, you can work like this is the just like water holding capacity or field capacity. That is the same one, which I had explained in the characteristics also when we have discussed about characteristics of solid waste. So I think you can have I think you need not to have different designed one. You take a one pipe, maybe one small pipe you can take, and there you fill the waste, and from top you add some leachate, and let's see how much quantity of leachate will be there in that waste. That is your water holding the field capacity of the MSW. And you are asking like water holding capacity of larger MSW site. Normally this water holding capacity is normally analyzing for soil. Like soil, where agriculture soil, water holding capacity. Normally we calculate, है ना? Not for MSW. Rakesh is asking how many running waste to energy plant in India. See, Rakesh, you are asking waste to energy. Like here, many people understand energy means power. No, it's not true. है ना? Or somebody will say waste to energy plant. Rakesh is saying one WT, one WT where plant is running at Gazipur landfill site. Is not working, Rakesh. I had shared in my last visit also. Last visit I was there in the Gazipur landfill site. their waste to plant is not working. And why is not working? Because that design is from European country. And because need whatever the feed they are feeding into the furnace, that is not like the same at that particular Gazipur site. Now there is another company who had come out because earlier the ILFS company was working with Gazipur landfill. Now there is, I think, Ramki or some other company, they took up that plant and they're trying to start. So let's see, I think when we finish this course, and some of my students are visiting that Gazipur dump site and that Gazipur waste to energy plant, they will come up with some idea about that. So I think one thing I want to share, like don't understand waste to energy plants is power processing, power. See, I already in the class I had explained that energy could be in the form of heat, energy in the form of uh, steam, energy in the form of power. And if you directly go for waste to power production, your efficiency will be maximum 35%. Whatever studies has been done is only one of the best plant also, if you see in the world, 35% efficiency maximum you will get. Uh, and if you go for this both way, like heat and power production together, efficiency will be very good. And steam, either steam or power, still efficiency will be more than 80% could be possible. So now waste to energy plant, there are few waste to energy plants are running, waste to energy plant, but still I won't say, because see online if you search that the Gazipur is running, but is not running. Someone is saying Okla plants is running, but that is also not running right now. But there Okla they are saying is in the running way. Waste to energy plant. Actually, the power production is very difficult. Now I think new plants has been installed. One in Hyderabad, one in that is RDF based one in Jabalpur. If somebody is from Madhya Pradesh, can visit that Jabalpur plant. And whatever the data is available with me, they are saying is the one of the best plant is working right now, the Jabalpur one. Tamira Rasan is again asking any classes available for biomining processor. Yes, just wait, Tamil Rasan. We'll have one special class on biomining itself. How to do the biomining and as per the rule, as per the manual. And some case studies also onto that biomining one. Rakesh, you are asking, tell me the present status. Yeah, present status is not working. I already shared Rakesh. Is not working right now. And they are always sharing like they are not getting that kind of feed which the furnace is required. Now already in the Gazipur landfill, mining is going on, and normally mining major filter will be 30 mm. So more than 30 mm will go to the industry, and remaining one, I think still there is no study in that final one. So more than 30 mm will be maximum plastic part. So these plastic they are trying to give it to the that waste to energy plant, but still I think they are not accepting okay, that material is very good for them. Tamil also asking in biological parameter SBOD by SCOD means is a SBOD is a soluble BOD. Okay, and SCOD is soluble COD. So because when you analyze the BOD COD value for leachate, already we have to filter that sample. है ना? So whatever the after filtering, whatever the parameter will get it, that BOD, that will be a solubilized one. We are measuring only the soluble biological oxygen demand, biochemical oxygen demand, and that will be a COD. And BOD COD is very important parameter for the landfill leachate. Very important. So if someone will ask you like landfill mein how much is can it be a over the landfill one. So that is based on the BOD COD ratio. Rakesh is asking, could you please explain waste sampling technique in laboratory for process for physical chemical? Now in the laboratory level, Rakesh, also you go for that same quartering method. So suppose if you are thinking to collect from the Gazipur landfill, then I think you need to very proper way because in the every location now, I think recently one paper also I had submitted in journal where we collected from the different. Please explain quartering method. Just hold on. First, when you are going for dump site, go to the particular one because the waste is deposited in the different years in different location. So when you are collecting from any particular location, you need to know that. Talk to the local there's operators when they have deposited the waste. So we also collected waste from our Guwahati dump sites and collected the fresh material they were depositing. Some waste was 1 year old, some waste was 5 years old, some waste was 13 year old. So compositions are changing. And there also in that particular location, go for quartering method. So quartering has to do is a quartering name, understand? Rakesh, you go to that particular lecture where quartering method I had been explained. But again, I am explaining. Just make a one square. Waste is get in the one square and make a 4 quarters. Again, the 2 quarters again mix it. Go for again one square and then go for 3 or 4 times like that. That is the quartering method. The idea of quartering method to collect the very proper waste, so that all kind of materials will be there in the proper compositions. Yes. Yeah, Mithilesh, you are typing something. Rather than typing, you can have some question directly. Yes. Rakesh is okay.
Sir, actually, I want to know the proper process because I heard your video multiple times but could not understand this, sir. But
Oh.
basically, I want to physically segregate by shading and the other ways too, sir.
No, Rakesh. See, suppose I think you are asking for, tell me the location. Which location you want to go for sampling?
Sir, I want to go in Delhi landfill sites like Bhalaswa or Gazipur.
Acha, so go to one particular location. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Take
Yes.
up around, I think, so it's very difficult then. I think you have to take up like depth wise also has to collect. If you want to properly has
Yes.
to do the composition. So at least I won't ask you to go for 2 meter or 3 meter depth, but at least the top, I think, top layer
I will go, sir.
that,
I will go.
yeah, the top, I think at least 1 feet waste you take up. That could be a 500 kg or 600 kg waste. And then you go for quartering method then. Take it in the other side.
Sir, after collecting that particular sample of waste, should I cut it into small pieces and should I just we do
Like small,
like
why small pieces? Why small pieces?
so that the
So once you get
digestion
that
or the
50 kg,
composition?
15 kg, so
Yeah,
first you go for physical parameter, like physical one, go for manual segregation. So you'll
yeah,
come to know how much is the plastic, how much is the paper, plastic, rubber, leather, glass, how much is the
yeah.
biological organic one into that. Then after that, once you go for chemical one, so I think you can go on two way. One is the mix way, commingled way. So entire waste you again get mixed and go for, I think as you are telling that shader is required, good quality of shader, where this plastic and other things should get powder. But it need not to be correct, complete powder though is very difficult to come up. But the size has to be like 2 mm, 3 mm size. you try to get it from that after shading of entire material. That powder you can analyze for the chemical parameters. Like
Like
proximate analysis or ultimate analysis. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So suppose it's not possible, there's a plastic and other things can't be one, तो अपने हाथ से ही काट कूट के छोटे छोटे छोटा छोटा साइज कर लो, and that you can go for simple for moisture content. Volatile solid also you can do in the similar way. Ash content also you can do in the similar way. Only the problem was CHNS analyzer, because CHNS analyzer they won't accept that kind of size. It has to be passed from 20 to 20 micron C.
Oh,
So that's what
okay.
many places, because see, because this chemical composition normally we do for to know that whether is it feasible for incineration or not. So only the dry fraction has to be worked onto that. So CHNS also, you see that कि see how थोड़ा अच्छा, we need good quality of shader for that. नहीं तो हाथ से तोड़ के then again you go 1 time, 2 time, 3 time shader, so that this plastic, paper, cardboard, rubber, leather ये सारा थोड़ा थोड़ा तो I think that material has to come up into the powder form.
सर लेबोरेटरी में तो शेडर होता है ना सर?
क्या क्या?
Sir, is there any availability of this kind of?
अरे म्यूट हो गए राकेश.
Sir, is there? सर ऐसा शेडर लेबोरेटरी में मिल जाता है ना?
थोड़ा मुश्किल होता है,
आप बता
लेकिन
दीजिए, मैं आपको ऑर्डर करवा दूंगा।
नहीं थोड़ा मुश्किल
अगर
है ऐसा मिलना. नहीं तो हम लोग तो अभी जैसे हम लोग करते हैं राकेश लैब में, हमारे पास तो आई थिंक दिल्ली से ही हमने खरीदा है, जो एक कंपनी से. एक तो वो शेडर करते हैं, फिर हाउस होल्ड वाला 2 या 3 अलग अलग से शेड करते हैं. 3 टाइम्स तो करना पड़ेगा आपको पाउडर बनाने के लिए. हाँ.
कंपोनेंट सेग्रीगेशन के बाद ये अप्लाई करना है?
नहीं नहीं नहीं, ये तो मिक्स वेस्ट के साथ ना. अभी ये आइडिया
अच्छा,
के ऊपर राकेश, यदि ये
हाँ,
मिक्स कमिंगल्ड वेस्ट के लिए, कमिंगल्ड वेस्ट के लिए
ताकि
यदि
मेरे को
अलग
पूरा
अलग
जो
से करना है, जैसे प्लास्टिक का अलग से करना है या पेपर का अलग से करना है, देन वो तो अलग अलग करके करना पड़ेगा. पर आपको यदि ये बताना है कि कमिंगल्ड वेस्ट, मिक्स वेस्ट का कितना CHNS कितना है उसमें, तो आपको एक साथ करना पड़ेगा फिर.
सर ये एक एनालाइजर भी हमें परचेज करना होगा, CHNS एनालाइजर?
CHNS तो नहीं परचेस तो करना है, वो तो बहुत महंगा आता है. CHNS एनालाइजर की कॉस्ट तो 1.5 करोड़ के आसपास जाती है. हाँ.
ओके
तो राकेश यदि आप नहीं IIT दिल्ली में जाएंगे तो शायद IIT दिल्ली में आपको मिल जाएगा, या फिर CSIR की कोई लेबोरेटरी में या पॉल्यूशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड में जाएंगे, दे विल आई थिंक. ये कई जगह है ना इस तरह के एनालिसिस पॉल्यूशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड करेगा. यू हैव टू पे देम फॉर मे बी दे विल आस्क फॉर 200 रुपीज और 500 रुपीज टू गेट इट एनालाइज CHNS 1. हम भी जैसे गुवाहाटी में हमारे पास भी नहीं है, तो हम लोग भी सैंपल शायद हम भी यूपी में भेजते हैं कहीं पे CSIR की लेबोरेटरी में.
सर सर जो वेस्ट लाइफ साइकिल असेसमेंट है, उसके लिए सॉफ्टवेयर आता है सीमा पे?
हाँ सीमा
सर
प्रो.
उसका लाइसेंस वर्जन है IIT गुवाहाटी?
नहीं नहीं, हमारे पास भी नहीं है. मेरा भी चल रहा है परचेस करने का, बट आई एम नॉट गेटिंग द फंड. नॉर्मली सीमा प्रो का सिंगल लाइसेंस इज कॉस्टिंग 6 लाख रुपीज, 6 से 7 लाख रुपए में, जो इंस्टीट्यूशन लेवल पे. यदि ये प्राइवेट पार्टी खरीदेगी तो 15 लाख से ऊपर जाता है. 6 लाख में तो आपको मशीन, 6 या 6.5 में मशीन के साथ मिल जाता है सिंगल लाइसेंस. तो अभी मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, बिकॉज इज अनदर वन मोर प्रोफेसर इज देयर ना, उनका भी लेक्चर चल रहे हैं प्लास्टिक वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट पे.
सर
प्रोफेसर
ब्रजेश सर पे चल रहा है, ब्रजेश
हाँ
दुबे सर।
दुबे सर इज वेरी पॉपुलर. तो मेरा स्टूडेंट भी उनके साथ ही काम कर रहे हैं अभी.
यस
ही
सर।
इज हैविंग दोस फैसिलिटी विद हिम. या बट
सर
राकेश हाँ, तो थोड़ा काम करना थोड़ा मुश्किल होता है, बिकॉज नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट काइंड ऑफ डेटा इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर सीमा प्रो. for life cycle 1. You need lot of data, lot of
Yes, sir.
information is required. Yeah.
सर मैं तो चाह रहा था कि इसकी प्रॉपर ट्रेनिंग मिल जाए। यूट्यूब पे तो खैर कुछ है नहीं, कुछ खास नहीं है यूट्यूब के अंदर।
राकेश, मैं समझा नहीं क्या कह रहे? प्रॉपर ट्रेनिंग के लिए?
इसी सीमा प्रो के लिए, सीमा प्रो की प्रॉपर ट्रेनिंग के लिए आई आस्क्ड।
हाँ, तो सीमा प्रो वाले एक्चुअली सीमा प्रो itself I think they have 1 day 2 days training program, but
One day
Rakesh,
program.
this is very costly. They are
Sir, their
charging
cost is
20,000,
11,800.
25,000 they are charging.
11,800 rupees they are charging for
हाँ, तो महंगा
1
है
hour
ना
of
राकेश?
बहुत ज्यादा महंगा है सर।
बट until unless I think आपके पास है नहीं तो फिर ट्रेनिंग करके क्या करेंगे?
और दूसरी बात
उससे
सॉफ्टवेयर
अच्छा
भी
अभी
अपने
क्या करना है, सुनो सुनो राकेश, सीमा प्रो और दूसरा एक और सॉफ्टवेयर है
गैबी प्रो सर।
हाँ, गैबी। तो गैबी क्या है? गैबी 1 साल के लिए आपको मिल जाएगा फ्री में।
ओके
वो स्टूडेंट वर्जन मिलता है, लेकिन उसमें आई थिंक यू कैन गो ऑन लाइफ साइकिल एनालिसिस गैबी में। गैबी में क्या होता
सर।
है, एक एक पर्टिकुलर कंप्यूटर पे एक बार ही मिलता है, 1 ईयर के लिए लाइसेंस देते हैं वो लोग, स्टूडेंट वर्जन देते हैं। बट आई थिंक इन दैट स्टूडेंट वर्जन आल्सो यू कैन वर्क सम, सब चीजें तो नहीं कर पाओगे, बट एटलीस्ट कुछ कुछ चीजें तो गैबी में कर पाओगे 1 ईयर के लाइसेंस पे।
ओके थैंक यू सर। और इसकी जो ट्यूटोरियल सर, वो सब मैं वैसे ही डाउनलोड कर लूँ, चल जाएगा? ये प्रॉपर ट्यूटोरियल तो अवेलेबल है नहीं सर।
इसका सीमा प्रो का
गैबी प्रो
या गैबी का? गैबी का तो ना, गैबी तो इजी है, इजी है। आप गैबी डाउनलोड करिए, तो गैबी
ठीक है।
का तो वो उसी में मिल जाएगा आपको ट्यूटोरियल वगैरह, है ना?
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू फॉर द
ओके,
गाइडेंस।
ठीक ठीक। So Tamil Rasan is also asking the same. What is the difference between vermicompost and normal compost plant? Which one is low cost with more benefit? The difference of vermicompost and normal compost. The vermicompost is because of earthworm. Okay, so it's a vermicompost is a vermicast. Is a casting of earthworm. That is vermicompost. So if you talk on quality wise, the best quality compost is vermicompost. And our normal compost, like if you do by rotary drum or any in-vessel composting or any kind of one, quality is not that like as vermicompost one. Obviously, casting होगा तो बहुत अच्छा होगा. Even size also is very good. Nitrogen, phosphorus, NPK wise also the vermicompost is the best quality one. But problem with vermicomposting is a slow process. So the minimum time take for vermicompost is 45 to 60 days to convert. Is again depend upon the, if you put more amount of earthworm, then I think you can reduce that to 30 days or something like that. But in vessel composting, and in my class also I had shared that within 7 days you will be able to generate very good quality compost. So cost wise, if you ask me, vermicompost, you don't require any money. है ना? Because only earthworms will purchase. Normally earthworm costing is 50 paisa. 50 paisa मतलब एक 1 rupees you'll get 2 numbers 3 numbers. वो maybe in Delhi or Mumbai थोड़ा महंगा होगा, but most of the area it will costing like that. So once you purchase 500 number, 1000 numbers, you need not to purchase afterward, because while in the degradation vermicomposting process it will generate again more number. So suppose some of the units you added 5,000 earthworm, you'll get 5,000 you added, you'll get 10,000 or maybe 15,000. So that you can again work for another unit. So you need not to purchase afterward. So only one time that earthworm will be required, but maintenance one particular staff जिसको सब कुछ आता हो, वो अच्छे is known to run how to run the vermicompost facility, should know that. And compost one, if you go for simple the pile composting, it doesn't require any money, only because it has to turn every third day. So turner will be required. Turner is not possible, then you need some kind of biological material, some microbial consortia will be required to degrade the waste material. So that cost will be there. If you go for in-vessel composting, obviously the machine cost is good one. Machine will be required, but benefit is that in vessel composting, you don't require it will generate in 7 days itself without addition of any microbial consortia and anything. So that is what the answer of Tamil Rasan. Another question is from Changte. Sir, do you suggest incineration in solid waste management? I am from Mizoram working at Aizawl Municipal Corporation. Now we are facing a problem. See, I don't see you are from Mizoram, so I'm really surprising why you are talking on incineration one. No, incineration won't work in, especially in Northeast Mizoram, because small compost facility also is not able to run in those facilities. Incineration won't work. Already in Aizawl, there is a one waste to energy plant is there. One, I think one of my student is from Mizoram, who is working on piggery waste composting one, Sangha. He's working in Department of Rural Department. He's my PhD student who's working, but I won't suggest you to go for incineration because incineration generate lot of flue gases. And as per my information in Northeast, we do not have any monitoring facility with the Pollution Control Board. How to monitor the dioxin, and especially in our Northeast region, I don't want those kind of flue gas generation in Northeast through the incineration facility. We already facing problem with one medical based incineration facility is running in Guwahati. They already got a lot of penalty from Pollution Control Board because they are not able to treat whatever the flue gas is coming out from the incineration facility. So I'll be surprised that if those incineration facility will be there in Mizoram, I don't think so anyone can treat that flue gases. And also, please remember in the incineration, it will generate very good amount of solid residue, that bottom ash. Bottom ash sometimes goes to 300 kg per ton of waste incineration. 300 tons, 300 kg per ton waste incineration. So remember that and how to deposit that residue, bottom ash, is another problem. It contains a lot of heavy metals. I think worried about lead and Hg, many more metals are there. So if you want to do something for Aizawl, plan that biological waste, decentralized facilities, plan, and recycling facility, propose the recycling facility that could be possible only and only if you mandatory go for segregation at household level. Otherwise, it's not possible. And if you want a few more ideas onto that, please connect with me. Because already I had visited Aizawl 3-4 times, and I'm really seeing that the Aizawl dump site. I think you're all creating a lot of issue in that dump site. Yeah. The Tamil Rasa say how to calculate slopes and steps in waste profiles. Like saw one site in Hyderabad, Ramki site. I see 14 steps and height nearly 45 meter. Yeah, slope and steps. Normally that slope of landfill is 3:1. Slope is managing, but you are saying you saw 40 steps, height nearly 45 meter. Then what they are doing that Ramki if they are having this kind of disposal site? See, already in class I had asked whatever is the recyclable, whatever is biological degradable waste should not to go to the disposal site. which is not recyclable, which is not treatable, which is not incinerable, that waste should go to the dump site. Otherwise, whatever slope, whatever things you do, see, already we face problem in Gazipur. There are many people died. है ना, गाजीपुर में 6 आदमी मरे. Even in the Mumbai dump sites also, many these laborers they had a problem because whatever slope you make it, na, it will have problem. Rakesh is asking again, respected sir, could you explain life cycle assessment process? I want to know this in your words, sir. Rakesh, see, there are different way you can do that life cycle assessment. So one could be like the waste should go to the biological treatment facility. That is the first part. Second part, waste to incineration facility. Third part, waste to disposal facility, and compare these three. That is life cycle assessment. And one you can think of like there is a decentralized facility. So, and then disposal site, like make it a 3 to 4 different ways, and then compare these four or 5 different. That is life cycle assessment. You can share that which way the best way, the pollution will be the lesser one.
Sir,
That is the way.
sir, ये अलग-अलग ways हो गए. These are the different ways. And one is the LCA through software like Seema Pro or Gabby.
गैबी में भी ये सब डाल सकते हो, तो ये सब डाल सकते हो. 3 to 4 different ways. You can compare that in Gabby. तो गैबी आपको पूरा मीथेन का कितना परसेंटेज बनेगा, मीथेन, हाउ मच इज द पॉल्यूशन, वो सब आपको गैबी आपको आइडिया दे देगा.
सर, इसकी जो लर्निंग है वो YouTube से हो जाएगी या कुछ हमें लर्निंग रिसोर्स मिल सकते हैं?
यार पढ़ना पड़ेगा राकेश कुछ.
अच्छा, ठीक है,
कुछ पढ़ना पड़ेगा. या नहीं तो सुनो, एक मेल लिखो मुझे राकेश, मैं किसी मेरे एक स्टूडेंट के साथ, मेरा एक स्टूडेंट काम कर रहा है ऑलरेडी, तो उनके साथ आपको लिंक करा दूंगा, तो उनसे फोन करके आप पूछ सकते हो राकेश, है ना.
थैंक यू. मैं आज ही आपको मेल करता हूँ. ठीक है. हाँ.
Mithilesh is asking, please explain the changes in temperature and pH during typical static composting operations, sir. Changes in temperature. So the most important parameter in any compost facility is the temperature. So while degradation of any organic matter, heat will produce. That heat we can measure by the temperature. So there will be a different phases will generate. First we'll go for mesophilic temperature, initially 4 to 5 days. Then after 4 to 5, typically you are asking about that static composting, pile composting process. So initially 4 to 5 days mesophilic temperature. In that one, the microbe will try to survive in that 4 to 5 days. Once they will get survived in that one, then they will start the degradation one. So second phase called thermophilic temperature. So where temperature goes to 65 degree temperature. And then after 6 to 7 days, up to 4 to 5 days, then after 12 to 13 days, again, that is the third phase. Again, that is a mesophilic one, a final phase that will go. These are the 3 phases, the temperature will change. Okay. Now you are asking about, and that is what the benefit of composting process. But because of getting this thermophilic temperature, all pathogens also will die off. Whatever the pathogens will be there, that will get die in the final product, if that particular facility will produce that kind of temperature. And pH, because normally many textbooks will say first it will reduce the pH and then will increase the pH, but it's not correct. In any composting operation for any biological matter, pH will rise. So if someone is asking, like I can also share that composting is a alkaline process. Alkaline process means is not alkaline. Is a alkaline means pH is increasing. So suppose I think initially feed the pH is 6.5, 6.8, it will go to 7.8 pH in the final one. And this why pH is rising because of ammonia. Ammonia is producing in the because nitrogen is degrading and is generating ammonia, and even hydroxides are generating. That's why pH is rising into that. Some text says that because the organic matter is degrading, तो पहले fatty acids बनने चाहिए. So once someone is saying that pH is dropping in the initial one means the composting process is anaerobic. यदि pH drop हुआ तो this pH drop is possible only and only when these fatty acids will get generate, है ना? जैसे acetic acid, valeric acids that will get generate, and those volatile fatty acids or VFA will generate only in anaerobic condition. So that is one way we can know that whether it's aerobic or anaerobic thing. Otherwise, pH won't reduce. Okay. Lokesh is asking, sir, I want to make career in MSW industry. Please tell some important courses. How can become a project head or project manager? Yeah, so already I think in my class I have already explained to you many things. Also attend few lectures from Brijesh Dubey sir. I think he's also running 2 more courses. So I think that is okay if you understand everything. So I think these are the important things, I think. And Lokesh, one more thing, I think until unless you worked in the laboratory or work in the field, don't understand yourself like just by attending classes, you know many things, but until unless you worked in the field. So जैसे so go for I think 6 months somewhere training, worked in the laboratory, वेस्ट को जरा टच करके देखो, थोड़ा ओडर लेके देखो, then only you will understand, है ना? Otherwise waste management understanding is very difficult. Okay.
Sir, I am working in company from last 2 years. It is
Okay,
metro waste handling and from Delhi. So I am doing that.
You are
But I am
already doing that, na? It's good then.
yes, yes. But I am logistics supervisor. So I see logistics department.
Okay. Well, you want to go for waste management now directly?
Yes, sir. I want to grow in this industry. So I want to know that is there any other course apart from your course and any other course that I can grow or take much knowledge.
ब्रिजेश दुबे सर के भी क्लासेस अटेंड करो.
ठीक है.
ब्रिजेश दुबे के क्लासेस है ना एनपीटेल पे.
हाँ
I
जी
think
सर.
he is having three courses. एक लाइफ साइकिल असेसमेंट पे भी है, प्लास्टिक वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट एंड that integrated waste management. I think you attend that one, you'll get good information onto that also, है ना? Because this course is
ये जो
specially
आपका
a technical one.
गाजीपुर वाला प्लांट मतलब हमारा जो वेस्ट जाता है ना गाजीपुर पे ही जाता है सर.
गाजीपुर पे ही जाता है. हाँ, तो गाजीपुर में कुछ नहीं हो रहा है अभी. That waste to energy plant is not running. हाँ लोकेश, वो प्राइवेट कंपनियां कुछ कुछ बोलती है, बट कुछ प्राइवेट कंपनियां बताती है सबको काम चल रहा है करके, बट कुछ नहीं चल रहा है वहां अंदर, है ना? बट गाजीपुर दे आर डूइंग गुड दैट माइनिंग प्रोसेस, है ना? माइनिंग आई थिंक समवन इज देयर. राकेश तो वहीं पे रहते हैं, तो आई थिंक गाजीपुर का तो देखने लायक है. या मैं भी अपने 4 स्टूडेंट्स को भेज रहा हूँ अभी. लास्ट वीक ऑफ दिस सितंबर my 4 girl students are visiting.
मुझसे जरूर मिलवाइएगा सर. सर उन स्टूडेंट्स को मुझसे भी जरूर मिलवाइएगा. आई ऑल्सो वांट टू इंटरेक्ट देम.
हाँ, तुम मुझे मेल लिखो, मैं वो मेरे स्टूडेंट से बात करोगे ना.
आज मेल कर.
क्योंकि because they won't allow you to go inside na landfill. Permission, you'll be required permission. Getting permission is very difficult. Even last time when I was there, I think many people came forward. वो तो मुझे शायद पिटाई करने वाले थे. But I shared that कि नहीं तो वो फोटो भी नहीं लेने देते हैं. They won't allow to take photo also. So I
सर
got the
परमिशन
permissions. Yeah, I got the permission. मेरे स्टूडेंट के लिए भी परमिशन निकाल लिया है मैंने, है ना.
सर मेरे लिए भी ले लीजिएगा, मैं आज आपको ईमेल कर दूंगा.
ठीक है राकेश, मेल भेजो मुझे ना, मैं तुम्हें किसी स्टूडेंट से लिंक कर दूंगा, है ना.
और सर एक चीज और सर, मैंने लास्ट टाइम क्या किया था कि जो वेस्ट है ना सर, वेस्ट वाटर सर, एम आई ऑडिबल?
हाँ हाँ हाँ.
सर मैंने क्या किया था कि बायोलॉजिकली रिच वेस्ट वाटर को मैंने 5 अलग अलग ट्रीटमेंट से पास किया, जस्ट लाइक सैंड प्लस
ठीक है
ग्रेवल,
ठीक है.
सैंड
हाँ
प्लस
हाँ ठीक.
बायोचार, 5
हाँ
अलग
हाँ
अलग डिफरेंट टाइप के. और सर
हाँ.
मैंने उसमें कुछ पैरामीटर निकाले थे, जैसे सीओडी है, नाइट्रेट है, सल्फेट है. ठीक है सर,
ठीक है
ये
ठीक
5
है.
अलग अलग
हाँ
तरह के फैक्टर्स निकाले थे. सर मैं
हाँ.
बेसिकली ये चीजें तो मैं कर चुका हूँ. अब इसके बाद मैं आगे और अपनी इस काम को कैसे बढ़ा सकता हूँ, थोड़ा सा रिसर्च आइडिया दीजिए.
इसको अभी तो उसमें गैबी में डाल के देखो ना कि किसका लाइफ साइकिल सबसे अच्छा होता है करके, है
अच्छा
ना. 4 अलग अलग पैरामीटर है, 4 अलग अलग प्लांट्स है ना.
सर, 4 अलग अलग पैरामीटर हैं और
नहीं 4 अलग अलग प्लांट्स है ना, प्लांट्स अलग अलग है ना.
हाँ हाँ हाँ,
हर प्लांट्स का डिजाइन अलग अलग है.
यस सर, करेक्ट.
हाँ तो चारों को कंपेयर करो गैबी के साथ अभी, और बताओ कि लाइफ साइकिल एनालिसिस करोगे तो कौन सा
हाँ
बढ़िया
हाँ.
बढ़िया प्लांट होगा. इस पे तो एक अच्छा पब्लिकेशन भी आ जाएगा राकेश.
अरे ठीक है सर. और सर
ठीक है.
मैं इसमें अगर अगर मैं मशीन लर्निंग लगाता हूँ तो उसमें क्या प्रिडिक्शंस कर सकता हूँ मशीन लर्निंग के थ्रू? मशीन
मशीन लर्निंग का तो,
लर्निंग.
हाँ मशीन लर्निंग का तो अभी इसमें क्योंकि वेस्ट वाटर में तो ज्यादा कुछ कर नहीं सकते हो. बाकी तो खैर सॉलिड वेस्ट के साथ तो बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं, लोग कर भी रहे हैं. अभी इसमें ट्रीटमेंट में एक तो इफिशिएंसी देख सकते हो, इफिशिएंसी वाइज. बट मशीन लर्निंग में ज्यादा कुछ कर नहीं सकते राकेश इन सब में. पर ये गैबी वाला एक आइडिया डाल दोगे तो आई थिंक बहुत बढ़िया हो जाएगा.
ओके
ओके.
सर, आप समझ गए ना एग्जैक्टली है क्या? एग्जैक्टली मैंने अलग अलग रिएक्टर बनाए हैं. उन रिएक्टर से पास करने के बाद जो अलग अलग पैरामीटर्स आए हैं, उसका
हाँ.
डेटा है मेरे पास. समझ गए ना
अच्छा.
सर? अलग अलग
हाँ हाँ
रिएक्टर हैं. उन
हाँ
अलग
हाँ.
अलग रिएक्टर में से मैंने वाटर को पास किया, और वाटर को पास करने के बाद मेरे पास कुछ पैरामीटर्स आए हैं जिन्हें मैं
हाँ
जज
हाँ.
कर रहा हूँ. आ गया है मेरे पास. अब मैं फर्दर इसका लाइफ साइकिल असेसमेंट कर सकता हूँ. एग्जैक्टली सर, यही कर सकते हैं इसमें ना?
हाँ ये भी कर सकते हो. पैरामीटर नहीं, उसमें तो आप तो काइनेटिक कर सकते हो राकेश. तो काइनेटिक्स कैसे चेंज हो रही है करके रिएक्टर वाइज. ठीक है.
अच्छा
तो काइनेटिक स्टडी, रिएक्टर वाइज काइनेटिक स्टडी. ठीक है. या हाँ तो और पूरे रिएक्टर 5 अलग अलग रिएक्टर्स है तो पांचों के साथ तुम लाइफ साइकिल असेसमेंट कर सकते हो, है ना.
बाकी इसका प्रिडिक्शन वगैरह कुछ हो नहीं सकता?
नहीं बाकी तो मशीन लर्निंग का तो इतना कुछ काम है भी नहीं है, कोई करता भी नहीं है. उस सब से कोई फायदा नहीं, बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली एवरीवन विल आस्क कि उसकी इफिशिएंसी कितनी है. दैट इज व्हाट एनवायरमेंटल इंजीनियरिंग में तो, इफ यू अंडरस्टैंड द इफिशिएंसी, खत्म हो जाएगा फिर. नो
सर
वन
ये
विल आस्क एनीथिंग.
एफिशिएंसी सर ये एफिशिएंसी कैसे कैलकुलेट करूँ इनकी?
इफिशिएंसी तो सिंपल वे, कितना रॉ में कितना है,
इनिशियली कितना
इनिशियल फाइनल करके. या हाउ मच इज द इफिशिएंसी दैट 60% रिडक्शन हुआ, 70% रिडक्शन हुआ.
अच्छा,
दैट इज व्हाट.
मतलब इनिशियली कोई भी पैरामीटर देख लिया, जैसे सीओडी इनिशियली कितना
हाँ
था और
फाइनल,
फाइनल
जैसे
सीओडी कितना?
इनिशियल सीओडी 200 था, अभी वो 50 आ गया, तो अभी हाउ मच परसेंटेज इज गॉट रिड्यूस. एंड
ओके.
जो आपने स्टैंडर्ड जो दिया है मैनुअल में, जो आपका वेस्ट वाटर का जो मैनुअल है, मैनुअल में कितना कहा है 90%, 90% इफिशिएंसी से चल रहा है क्या, तो 90% रिडक्शन है क्या सीओडी का या बीओडी का. बस द सिंपल वे.
थैंक यू.
आई थिंक I think Changte also, sir, thank you. Touch and soon seeking your help is very about. I think please, Sangha, this Rochan Sangha, please contact me because I'm also in Guwahati. So just write me so that and already one of my student is working in Aizol. I think I have collaboration with NIT Mizoram. There is one professor is there. I think we really liking to help you in the Aizol. Yeah. So कितना time बचा है?
हेलो सर।
Yes.
सर मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है सर कि जैसे सर इसका एग्जाम होगा सर म्युनिसिपल सॉलिड वेस्ट मटेरियल का सर, तो सर उसमें कैसा क्वेश्चन आएगा सर, किस टाइप का क्वेश्चन आएगा सर?
क्वेश्चन तो वो आई थिंक मल्टीपल चॉइस ही होंगे ज्यादातर तो।
जैसे पिछला बार एक सर दिए थे रिमोट सेंसिंग सर, उसमें सर ऑप्शन में लिखना पड़ता था, उससे चलते बहुत सारा गलत हो गया था सर।
नहीं 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 सुमंत, इसमें तो मल्टीपल चॉइस ही होंगे सुमंत। या मल्टीपल चॉइस हो सकते हैं या फिर फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स हो सकते हैं या मैच मेकिंग हो सकते हैं, तो लिखना नहीं पड़ेगा सुमंत।
असाइनमेंट नहीं आएगा सर कि नोट से भी आएगा सर?
नहीं, असाइनमेंट भी तो आपको मल्टीपल चॉइस ही मिले ना। असाइनमेंट जो एवरी वीक आपको असाइनमेंट मिलता है।
जी
आप क्लास कर रहे हैं कि नहीं कर रहे सुमंत?
जी सर क्लास तो कर रहे हैं सर।
कर रहे तो असाइनमेंट तो आपको मल्टीपल चॉइस के ही मिल रहे हैं ना। या तो मल्टीपल चॉइस होता है, कुछ फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स होता है,
जी सर।
कुछ में मैच मेकिंग होता है। तो ये फाइनल एग्जाम भी वैसा ही होगा, फाइनल एग्जाम भी वैसा ही होगा। उसमें राइट अप करने की नहीं होगा सुमंत, है ना? ठीक है।
यस सर। एंड सर वाटर रिसोर्स में कैसा आएगा सर, उसमें सेम?
नहीं नहीं, बाकी का तो मैं कैसे बता सकूंगा ना सुमंत।
ओके
ठीक है, वो हर कोर्स का हर क्योंकि जो दूसरे प्रोफेसर है वो अपने हिसाब से करेंगे। ठीक है
जी जी सर।
ठीक है। आई थिंक आई कैन गेट लास्ट क्वेश्चन यदि किसी का होगा तो। राकेश, also in final exam there will be MCQ only. Yes, there will be MCQ only. Either MCQ, fill in the blanks, or matchmaking. Need not to write discussion or anything. That's why in this course very important to remember the words. Words are very important. So someone has asked water holding capacity of MSW. That was not the correct one. To need to know that field capacity of MSW. है ना? So wording is very important. Okay, in this course. Okay, then I think time is got over. So again, I think we'll meet one more time in this course. So be ready with your queries, question. If not, I think you can send it through Gmail also. I'll try my best to answer your all query through Gmail. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.